good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing today? Hope that this audio video finds everybody doing well. You know what's great about an audio video? You could sit around, you could fold your laundry, you can make a bed, you could do your nails. You're not stuck staring at this puss. Anyway, hope that everybody's doing well today. Happy Friday, everybody. You know, there are some thoughts, there are some sentences that literally sabotage our minds, and not necessarily in a good place. But before we get into that, the first thing I want to say is, if you are brand new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a veteran here, a humble and sincere thank you. And if you're just dropping by to say hello, hope one day you stick around, please consider subscribing to the channel, and don't hesitate to share these videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate every single one of you. You know, we need to wash a few sentences, a few words out of our brain, because not only do they sabotage your life in general, but specifically, they sabotage any sort of desire to save. Yes, to save money, for example. That's not good, because savings are extremely important. So we need to wash the following phrases out of our brain, and I'll get into it. 1, I can't afford it. Well, how often do people say that? It's been overly used, and maybe at some time that was totally an acceptable thing to say. Don't say that anymore. By saying you can't afford it, what you're doing is you're placing these invisible limits on your life. These invisible strongholds, these like ball and chain. You can't see them, but you're putting it there psychologically in the foundation of your thoughts. When you say, every time you say, I can't afford it, that might be correct right now, perhaps right this very minute, you don't have the funds to pay for something, but don't limit yourself to thinking that you'll never be able to get them. So try to wash out of the brain the phrase, I can't afford it. Instead, replace it with a positive thing like, I will be able to pay for that in whole, fully, not even using a credit card one day. Whoa! Replace it with that line. Doesn't that sound a heck of a lot better? Get in the habit of remaining positive. Wash out that phrase, I can't afford it. It also shows a sign of weakness to me, in my honest opinion. Just saying. Next, I'll never amount to anything. You know where that comes from? Whenever you hear yourself saying subconsciously, you'll never amount to anything, very not true. You're dredging up your past in a subconscious way. Now, I'm no psychotherapist. I'm just Jan from New York City, and to me, this makes a heck of a lot of sense, logically speaking. Somebody in your life, in your past, might have said to you, maybe an old teacher. Teachers were notorious for saying that back in the olden days when we were kids. Very, very bad teaching, by the way. Any teacher that says that, I'd run, not walk from. That's my opinion. So if you've ever heard in your life that you'll never amount to anything, wash that nonsense out of your brain. And I don't care how young you are, and I don't care how middle-aged you are, and I don't care if you're a senior citizen. So if you still think that you're not amounting to anything, or you didn't quite measure up, look in the mirror. Because in my personal belief, and you probably tend to agree, God did not make junk. We are wonderful creatures, okay? And we can do a lot. Never, ever forget that. So never mind that you'll never amount to anything, because you already started as a something in the first place. Got it? Next. This other phrase, that's out of my league. That's out of your league. What does that mean? What's your actual real fear? There's a fear behind that statement. That's out of my league. Sounds more like you're afraid to get your toe in the water. The water might be a little too cold for your toe, huh? Well, wash that out of your brain and take a chance. Take a chance in life. It may not come out perfect. It may not come out at all. It may be the worst mistake you ever made, but guess what? There's nothing wrong with making mistakes, but you learn from them, okay? You learn from them, then you try over again. But by saying things like, that's out of my league, I don't know. Once in a while, you have to take a chance on the new and the unknown. It may be a little scary and frightening at first, but You'll get over it. I know you will. Next, what will the neighbors or the Joneses think? Well, I have actually 2 words for that. Who cares? I get right to the point on that one. I'm not going to live my life being so concerned about what the neighbors or the Joneses think. Just saying, the Joneses used as a euphemism here, okay? Just saying. You know what's bad about that? You're halting your authentic self. You're halting you from becoming the best you that you can be, the way that God intended for you to be, the way you were created. Be the best that you can be. That's what's important. But be yourself. Don't be a carbon copy of someone else just to conform to someone else. I'm a naturally creative person, and so is everyone else listening. We are all made to create. Did you know that? Whether it's artistically, whether it's singing, whether it's cooking a great recipe, whether it's teaching, whatever. There is a skill, an artistic skill in every single human being. Tap in on that. All these things that I'm mentioning have a way of helping us develop our financials better by getting to know ourselves better and knowing that we can reach goals, however small they are. Do them in baby bites. Do you want to start an emergency fund for true and for real? Because I want to talk about those polls. Remember the recent polls? I was delighted to hear that many folks have beyond 3 months saved of the emergency fund. But I also saw a chunk of people who have nothing saved. Zero. Zero. I don't know if that's good. Actually, I know that's not good. I have 16, as of last checking, there was about 16 or 18% of people who are in the process. Kudos to you, because trying is succeeding. So if any of these negative informations that you have been listening to since childhood are plaguing you without even you realizing it, wash them out of your brain. I will give you the invisible detergent right now. Soak your brain with it. Wash, get rid of it, and start your day brand new. There you go. So there. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. But I want to mention to you, please continue your savings. Please continue your sharing and helping people. 1 can at a time. Of course, hopefully you can do better than a can with the local pantries and food banks, please, or another charitable organization of your choice that helps others. While we're sitting around lamenting about our own troubles, let us not forget that there's always someone else quite worse off than us. We need to come out of ourselves once in a while and think about other people. Deal? Deal. Have an amazing, fantastic day.